Welcome to another part of this series. Last week, I got great feedbacks about how helpful this series has been. Thank you so much. I really appreciate comments and feedbacks. Thank you a lot. So, by God's grace, this week we'll continue again as we take the second part of this series. I will be starting with a very powerful story. It's about the story of Walt Disney, the founder of Disney World. In 1971, at Florida, USA, Disney World officially opened as the world's mega park for fun and recreation. And it was a very big ceremony. It was a very big opening. And one of the guests at the ceremony said, it was a shame that Walt Disney himself was not alive to see Disney World. Now, the guest made this comment because Walt Disney passed away 5 years earlier before the official launch of Disney World. So the guest said, and I quote again, it was a shame that Walt Disney himself was not alive to see Disney World. However, one of the directors at the Disney World responded to the guest quickly and said, Walt indeed saw Disney World, for otherwise we would not see it today. Wow. That to me is a very powerful response. Let me take it again. The director said, Walt indeed saw Disney World, for otherwise we would not see it today. And that kind of bring a principle about life to our awareness. And the principle is that anything you are not seeing in your life presently are the things that you never saw in your life before. That's a very powerful thing. Anything you never see in your life today are things you never saw in your life before. So, invariably, if you will see anything in your life tomorrow, then you have to start seeing it today. And that's how powerful a dream is. When Walt Disney conceived the vision of Disney World, he never knew he wouldn't be alive to see the opening ceremony. However, he had a dream. And even though he was not there on the opening ceremony of the park, he had seen earlier what others were seeing that day. I hope you get the point. So, if there's anything in your life that you want to see, start seeing it today. Start dreaming about it today. The future starts now. And I've established this in the course of this series from last week, that any kind of success begins first with a dream. Any kind of success begins first with a dream. And this makes a dream a necessity to life. This makes a dream a necessity to life. Today I'll be sharing with us two important things to note as to why a dream is very, very necessary. Number one, having a dream simplifies your life. That's one of the necessities of a dream. It simplifies your life. You will know exactly what to do. When you have a dream, you know exactly where to go and where not to go. When you have a dream, you know exactly what kind of books to read and what kind of books not to read, what kind of magazine to read and what kind of magazine not to read, what kind of content to expose yourself to and what kind of content you won't expose yourself to. Dream simplifies your life. Having a dream makes it easy for you to know what kind of friends you make. It makes it easy for you to know what things to ignore. I can go on and on and on. Having a dream simply simplifies your life. It simplifies your life. A life without a dream is a confused life. That's it. A life without a dream is a confused life. It's a confused life. Why? Because you have no clarity about anything. You just guess around life. You move from here to there. You're not really so sure. Why? Because you don't have a dream guiding your life. A dream is like an anchor that makes a ship stable. So our life is like a ship moving. However, with an anchor, with a dream, we gain balance, we gain stability. So a dream simplifies your life. The second thing is this: having a dream makes success predictable. Having a dream in your life makes success predictable. I remember about that's like 15 years ago now. I was still very, very young. And in church then, when they sing, I remembered how I'll be pressing my hand on the church pews and as if I'm playing keyboard, because then I used to just dream about it that one day I will play the keyboard, because I love the sound of a piano anytime they play it in church, especially then. So I'll be pressing my hand on the church pews and doing as if I'm playing keyboard on the chair, and all that. There was even a time I remembered that I moved closer to the keyboard stand and I was just touching the keyboard, and one of the brothers just picked my hands off the keyboard and said, no, just leave this place. And but I kept on dreaming then, 15 years ago, that one day I will play right here in this church. Well, to cut the long story short, the years has gone by. I've played numerous time and again in that same church. I played the keyboard so well. Why? Because I once had it as a dream. I knew that eventually I will play the keyboard. Why? Because I had a dream then. Dream makes success predictable. You can easily predict where your life is ending. You can easily predict how successful you will be. Why? Because you have something in your mind. You have a dream that's guiding you. So having a dream makes success predictable. It makes it easier for you to recognize opportunities faster. Because you have a dream in your heart, you see opportunities faster in places, you see opportunities in people, you recognize opportunities faster in situations. You see things differently. When others see things this way, you see things the other way. Why? Because you have a dream. You are not just seeing with a natural eye, you are seeing with a mind that has a dream. So dream makes it very, very easy for you and faster to recognize opportunities. Like I said, having a dream simplifies your life. And the second one, it makes success predictable. So as I bring this series to a close, for the second part, I want you to understand that having a dream is not just a cliche. It is a necessity to success. It is a necessity to life. It is a necessity to success. It is a necessity to life. By God's grace, next week I will be sharing with us again, and we'll be taking the third part of the series. It will run through June, so we just have two more, part 3 and part 4. So by God's grace, next week I'll be sharing with us again. Thank you so much for being a part of this Dream to Succeed series. Thank you, and God bless you. So see you again next week.